Hey everyone, so today I'm gonna show you how to make this Gorgina candy box. Vintage inspired chocolate box, to be exact. So first of all, you'll need to cut out two hearts. They will be the base for the top and the bottom part of the box. And like I'm showing you here in the video, you need to draw two smaller heart shapes, so there is like a border. It's about like, I guess, 1-2 centimeters. I mean, you can really do how much you'd like. And also as shown in the video, one of the hearts you like indent has to be smaller than the heart you drew, and it has to be only on the one of the sides, so that when the box is closed, it can go on top of the bottom, I guess. And you need to cut out two long strips of cardboard also to make the borders, like the standing borders for the box to close. And the top part has to have the shorter border, and the lower half has to have the longer one. So you see, the bottom half has the smaller heart and the taller border. Yeah. Next, I just use like this paper tape. I don't remember what it's called, but to glue the border in place. It makes it a lot easier and also kind of sturdier, and like just holds it in shape basically. I just did the exact same thing for the upper half, and as you will see now, when you close the box, because the lower part has a higher border, it still shows through, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be like. So now we just have to fill out the cracks with hot glue on the border so it's sturdier. Yeah, so like you just fill up the whole perimeter. Oh, you may say I'm a dreamer. This wasn't part of the voiceover between. Okay, never mind. Never even watched that show, but still remember this. But okay. Moving on. Sola, yeah, like that's all you have to do basically. Okay, now an aggressive ASMR break, I guess. Now you'll basically repeat the same thing for the other half. Now for the pretty time consuming part, you mix PVA glue with water. I didn't have the white kind, so I used clear glue mixed with water. And you rip up some magazines or like paper you don't need into strips, and you just dip them in the water glue solution mixture and put them on the box so that they cover all the like ugly parts, but basically cover the whole thing. That's what I did. I mean, it's the best thing to do, and it will make it even more sturdy. But let it dry really well, like for a day or two even, so it's not sticky at all. Then you just paint it. I used white paint, white acrylic paint. Also, don't do a lot of layers of the paper because it will make it bulky and then the box won't close. Because first you need like the layer of the paper, and then when you apply paint, the layers gets thicker, and if it gets too thick, the box won't close. Now I just hemmed the piece of satin, I guess that's the word for it, and I really can't tell you exactly how wide it has to be because I did it like by eye. I don't know how you say it. And now I was kind of figuring out how to make the box plates easier, not to pin each like box plate. And here I'm showing you how they should look like. Not like a wave, but like half circle, maybe that's a good explanation. But anyways, changed the strategy into making like them by hand and not pinning them. You just make like this ruffle and then you flatten it, but like not in the wave shape, like I showed on the photo I drew. And then you just repeat it until your satin piece is all ruffled up. I mean, I guess you could do the wave shape if you'd like the wave look more, but I like the, I guess, traditional looking one, so the box one. So basically you want the ruffles to be covering up the whole part, top part, so that like no box is peeking out. I don't know how to explain it, but basically yeah, I glue it on like where the thread was holding the boxes in shape, and then I started to individually glue each ruffle to the box so it has the distinct box plate shape. I don't know, one time I say it's a box plate, the other it's a ruffle, but like you get it, you see in the picture. So basically you just repeat the whole thing. So a glue gun is really necessary. And as you can tell, that's what I mean, I did it by eye, because some parts are too long, some parts are too short, so you really just have to like eyeball it. Then I wanted to add another box ruffle, but this time it's from lace to like border the box. And yeah, it looks like a weapon when it's all pinned up, and it was really annoying to do. And yeah, basically you do the exact same thing. Well, maybe not the exact same thing, because first you have to fold one half, like here, like one half one way, and the second you have to do the other way. So you have to make two individual folds, not one. And yeah, it took quite a long time, really. At least it felt like it. Pull it so aggressively, but yeah, it was quite long and you need a bit of it. Now you just glue it on again. And yeah, now comes the realization that I glued it on the wrong way round. So now I glued it on the right way, and the right way is the way where all the hearts are showing up on the upper plates, how it's supposed to look like, how I planned it. Now I just glued on the all the sticking out parts of the satin thing. And now comes the second plated, box plated lace thing, which I'm using for the center. And yes, I don't know, it's a lot colder, like hued than the outer thing, but honestly, it's really not that bad. Especially when you add other stuff on top of it, because this kind of project is like supposed to look busy and kitsch a little bit of it, I guess. Now I'm showing like the flowers which I used, fake flowers. And yeah, here are the roses. I shaded them a little bit for them to look nicer, as you can tell. And now you just glue also the lace plates on so they don't stick out as much. I think it looks a lot nicer that way. Now you just need to plug the green stems slash leaves, I guess. Also, I just arranged it to have a rougher image of what I want the flower arrangement to look like in the end. Just be prepared that you will need a hot glue gun extensively in making this project. So now I was just rearranging the flowers for them to be placed exactly like how I wanted them to. And yeah, also I cut some like stems from the other flower and like spikes and other like plasticky things for it to look more natural. Also, I lined the inner bottom half with satin for it to look nicer. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's not like a full on DIY tutorial, but you get like the rougher idea how it's supposed to be made, and I hope it helps if anyone wants to make it. And at least I think it turned out really cute. So yeah, that's basically the whole tutorial. Here are some like angles to show how it looks like. But basically that's all. Bye bye.